Hey there, this is Tad Davis from the Global Infrastructure as a Service team with Ingram Micro Cloud. Today I'm going to talk to you about the AWS path to select. So first of all, we're going to look at certifications. You have your foundational or your cloud practitioner. You've got your associate level, like your solutions architect, SysOps administrator, developer. Your professionals that are around solutions architect and DevOps engineer professional. And then your specialty, like advanced networking, data analytics, database, machine learning, and security. So in 2018, AWS changed the process as far as being able to journey towards certain certifications. Prior to that 2018, you had to start off with, an associate level certification. And then in the context of like the developer or DevOps engineer pro, you had to get your SysOps administrator or developer associate, one of those two before you could get to your DevOps engineer professional. That's no longer the case. However, I would still highly recommend that you take some of the underlying courses for those associate ones if you want to just shoot straight for your professional, or even just going into like an advanced networking specialty. Taking something like architecting on AWS or advanced architecting on AWS is probably a great course to take before you decide to go sit for an advanced networking specialty exam straight away. So why cover that? Why talk about that here at the beginning? Well, there's certain requirements for consulting partners at the different tiers. You've got registered, select, advanced, and premier. We're going to focus on select for this particular session today, and what I call the rule of two. So you have two business and two technical accreditations that are required. In addition, you have two foundational or two cloud practitioner exams. And then lastly, you have two associate level exams. Launched opportunities are another consideration, but I'm not going to go into depth about those today. So what counts? What counts towards our tier requirements? When we look at accreditations, foundational exams, and technical certifications, if I'm an individual that has my business professional accreditation, my cloud practitioner, and my solutions architect associate, then one of each of those, the accreditations, the foundational, the technical certification that I have for the associate, those all count towards my tier status for select tier. However, if I'm a person that has two technical certifications, one at the associate level and then my solutions architect professional, the higher of those two certifications counts toward the tier level, the tier requirements. So what does that look like if I have a technical accreditation, but also an associate level certification and a networking specialty or specialty type exam? Well, in that case, then my technical professional accreditation and then the higher of the two technical certifications count towards my tier requirements. And lastly, when I'm thinking about what counts, if I take somebody that's very ambitious and goes through and gets their business and technical professional accreditation, they have their cloud practitioner, they have their SysOps associate, their DevOps professional, what counts? One accreditation, the cloud practitioner, and again, the higher of the two technical certs, that DevOps professional, would count towards those tier requirements. So let's map this out. How can we map this out for my organization to be able to figure out where I'm at currently with my accreditations, but also with my certifications? So in the left-hand column, we've got the types of accreditations. You have your business professional and technical professional, your cloud practitioner that's needed for those foundational level exams, and then the associate certifications. It could be DevOps associate in here. For the example that we're just using is developer and solutions architect associate. The next column talks about personas, and I'll come back to that in just a minute. Then we talk about who's going to take the exams. Ideally, you would go through and you replace employee 1, 2, 3, and 4 with some names in your organization that are going to be targeting these exams. And then the classes that are available. The accreditations are free classes on the ABN Partner Central Training and Certification Portal. also referred to as the AWS Skills Portal as well. And then the certifications like the cloud practitioner, any of the associates, you would need to attend to take a class like developing on AWS for a developer associate or cloud practitioner essentials for getting your cloud practitioner. And then the last couple of columns put in, you know, dates that you would like to achieve as far as the date of the class to send the person to, and then what their target exam date could be as well. So when I think about personas, what I wanted to talk about and focus on here about personas and who will take the exams. Well, persona would be like a salesperson, a business-oriented person that might be focused on the business professional accreditation. The more technical professional accreditation would be around your pre-sales technical persona. And it would also be, it could be somebody that does pre-sales and delivery. So when we think about the business and technical accreditations, you could have employee 1 and another employee 3, focus on business professional. And then employees 2 and 4 focus on the technical professional. When we get into cloud practitioner, remember that foundational level exam, we want that same sales business persona, those employees that we selected for the business accreditations, to be focused on their cloud practitioner certification. In this case, that's employees 1 and 3. For your associate level certification, then you'd want to focus on a pre-sales and or delivery technical type persona. Those would be employees 2 and 4, as we mentioned before. So now just kind of round this out real quick. The employee 1, 2, 3, and 4, what you're seeing here is that, yes, I can attain select with as little as 4 employees. So you just have to be able to have them take the different accreditations, the foundational technical certifications that are listed here. So I would endeavor that you guys would go through and use this particular chart to kind of help map that out for your journey to select tier. That's all for today's session. Thank you so much for your time.